touch all of the bases or your home runs in life won't count. You know, two affluent guys died and went to the pearly gates, and one turned to the other and said, "How much did you leave behind?" The other one said, "All of it." At the end of the day, sometimes people spend their entire lifetime accumulating wealth, and what was all that for? You know, a lot of people that I've met spent a lot of their health accumulating their wealth, and then later in life they're spending all their wealth trying to regain their health. Sort of stupid, isn't it? Sometimes people accumulate their wealth at the expense of relationships with their spouse, their children, with a higher maker. You need to touch all of the bases during life. So just like baseball, we have home plate, first, second, third. We talk about the foundational assets, your wealth and your relationships and so forth. And then you have your intellectual assets. Then you have your financial assets, and you have what you contribute back to society. It's imperative you touch all of the bases in life to stay balanced. You know, on September 23rd, 1908, the Chicago Cubs, the eventual World Series champion, were playing the New York Giants, which was actually the name of the baseball team back then. And it was the bottom of the ninth. The score was tied at 0. And there's 2 outs, and New York is up to bat. Well, Moose McCormick advances to third base because a rookie by the name of Fred Merkle singles to first. Well, the upcoming hitter, whose name was Al Bridwell, gets up there and he hits one straight out to center field, and Moose McCormick runs into home. He goes to first base, but Fred Merkle, he sees all the celebration and he doesn't touch second base. So the game is nullified, it's tied, and they don't get to win. Later in the season, they play the Chicago Cubs, and this time the Cubs win, and they missed out on an opportunity to probably advance to the World Series because Fred Merkle didn't touch second base. That's how critical every one of these are. You know, Hank Aaron in 1974 wanted to beat Babe Ruth's record of 714 home runs. And so he gets up in the first game of the season and he hits his first home run. He ties it at 714, but it doesn't mean anything until he breaks the record. It comes the second week of the season, and Hank Aaron gets up to bat, and the very first time up to bat that second week, he hits one over the fence, and the whole audience is just waiting for what? For Hank Aaron to go around and touch all of the bases. If he touches one base, it doesn't count. You need to touch all of those bases in order to score the home run and make it count. So make sure you touch all of the bases in life, foundational, intellectual assets, and continue to capture your wisdom and your education and your experiences, the financial assets so you don't outlive your money, and also give back to society. Make sure you touch all of the bases so that your home runs will count in life.